So when we consider the people who are depicted in the painting, The Last Colonial Meal, they're interesting from a historical standpoint, of course, in terms of what roles they played. And when we think about history in general and the impact of colonialism and everything that came with it, be it enslavement and indentureship, there are things about that go beyond the historical. So it's interesting beyond just the people who were there, but how the things that they did and what was going on at that time impact the modern day psyche. So the legacy and the inheritance that has to do with colonialism, whether it is ethnocentrism, deep issues having to do with race, color, class, that impact us today and might be the cause for some of the things that we struggle with. But there's also the question of what that means moving forward. So not just about the past, but and what we've inherited in terms of oppression or suffering and things that we may need to unlearn. But in having that knowledge about ourselves, thinking also about that thread that has to do with resistance and resilience, and how do we carry that forward? So not just thinking about this being a recapitulation or re-entrenchment of stories about how much we suffered, but talking about this spirit of anti-colonialism that goes back so far and how we can leverage that and build upon that for our own resilience and our own whatever's going to happen in the next generations. I think that's the part that's really interesting.